You cannot do that because you are deceiving the Browns fans. You ain't deceiving me because I'm not a Browns fan, honey. I don't care. I don't care. Okay? I let you know no matter what. Okay? Y'all not deceiving me, but y'all were deceiving the Browns fans.
Auntie Faye, brace the huddle. Auntie Faye, brace the huddle.
Living life in Miami, so we talking that sports, and I'm loving them Browns. We don't care what you thought. Then we check and say door, and we root for them Ravens. Don't talk nice to me, talk sports with me.
Don't talk nice to me, talk sports with me. Auntie Faye, brace the huddle.
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 Woo! All right, y'all. We are bike. Baby, she is bike. Baby, I can read. I went today to Publix, go get my prescription, honey, okay? I got my ad there, okay? I got the steroids I needed for my lungs. You hear me? I can breathe. Oh, Lord. Baby, every time my baby hear this song, I got to figure something out because he keep calling me Auntie Faye and I'm mama, okay? All right, y'all. We're back. So here's the thing. I know y'all see the lights in the background, okay? Auntie is slowly trying to get better at the background. I know my background is so white, okay? I'm going to get some plants. You know, I'm going to get some... Y'all got to bear with me, okay? If y'all go back and watch... Nightcap, when Nightcap first started, their background, their graphics, everything was so different. You know what I mean? Like, and they got money. Okay. So just imagine somebody like me who just, you know, trying to make it how I can make it look good for y'all. So I got these lights in the background. I think they cute. Okay. I know y'all can see them. I'm supposed to hide them with plants, but we're not there yet. Okay. Slowly but surely, we're going to get there. We're going to get there slowly but surely. Okay. Okay. We're going to get there. All right, y'all. We are back. We're back with another video. Okay. So we're getting right into Tony Rizzo. Baby, the backpedaling. Baby, the backpedaling, baby. Baby, the backpedaling is real. And we're getting right into this, okay? Because Tony Rizzo is backpedaling like a mud. Y'all already know Tony Rizzo was the one that started the rumor about our nephew, okay? Our sugar, our sweetheart, okay? Shedeur Sanders being traded, okay? And now he's backpedaling. Baby, the backpedaling is serious, okay? Hold on for 1 second. That's my man calling. Because Tony Rizzo started this rumor. You started this, Tony, and now you backpedaling, and it's just a problem, okay? Okay, so let's get into the original clip. Okay, y'all. So this is the original clip. If y'all remember what Tony Rizzo said, let me refresh your memory, okay? But in the meantime, before we continue, my bad. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you hit that post notification so you're not missing an upload from Auntie. Make sure you like the video, then hype the video. Like it first, then hype it. You get 3 hypes a week. Make sure you use them on me. Okay, y'all. All right, y'all. Let's get to this, okay? Just pay attention.
There are talks, ongoing calls about the availability of Shedeur Sanders. The Browns, for whatever reason, don't think he's the guy. That's my opinion. And I'm sure they'll say, what are you talking about? He's in a quarterback battle. Okay. But I'm going to say right now, for the record, I don't think the 4 quarterbacks are going to camp on July 28th. I don't. Nothing is imminent, but the calls are being made. And I think it's probably in the best interest of both parties here.
Okay, so that is what he said. So we're going to go back to this. So Tony Rizzo said calls were being made, right? As if he had sources. He knows for sure. He knows everything. And my issue with Tony is the way he said it. It was so... Have y'all ever heard someone say something or speak about something and they seem so sure, like they know for sure, right? Like they have these sources, they are in the building, they are hearing the calls, right? And this is what caused all the BS, okay? Was Tony Rizzo. Tony Rizzo started all of this BS. That's why I know some people might kind of be like, oh, Tony Rizzo is for Shedeur. I don't believe it and I won't believe it. None of them are for Shedeur Sanders besides G. Other than that, who else? Who else in Cleveland is for Shedeur Sanders? Nobody else. None. Okay, for Tony Rizzo must have been getting so much backlash. Okay, people must have been calling ESPN, Cleveland radio, podcast, whatever the hell this shit is. People must have been just like hitting the people of me. Where are you getting this from? What are the sources? Because I kept saying that you don't give a kid back his number 2, right? People start purchasing jerseys. Number 2, okay? Okay, you don't start a whole rollout using him as the scheduled rollout. You don't go through all that only to trade him. You can't. You cannot do that because you are deceiving the Browns fans. You ain't deceiving me because I'm not a Browns fan, honey. I don't care. Okay? I let you know no matter what, okay? Y'all not deceiving me, but y'all were deceiving the Browns fans. You know what I'm saying, y'all? And a lot of people took this and ran with it. Tony Rizzo said this one time, and everybody ran with it. I have never seen so much trade talk in my life. Where do y'all think he's gonna go? It's the Jets, baby. People had him going to the Jets. People had him going to the Cardinals, baby. People had him going to the Saints, baby. It was a mess out here, baby. I'm talking about even bigger names, bigger than Tony Rizzo was taking this and running. Even people that actually have sources that could have made a call, took what Tony Rizzo said and they ran with it. I'm talking about running, baby. I'm talking about you would have thought they was being chased. Where y'all going? Baby, you would have thought they was being chased. You hear me? They ran with it. Baby, let's get into what Tony Rizzo's saying now. And I need y'all to understand, okay? Somebody must have lit a defect. If you don't know what defect is, baby, that is fire for Creole, okay? Okay, fire in Creole, defect up his ass, okay? Defect up his ass, you hear me? For all the Haitians out there, must have lit a defect up his ass, you hear me? Because this is Tony now, messy.
After we said yesterday, Chris, on our show that Browns are taking calls about Shedeur's future in Cleveland. Sure enough, other reports now start coming off.
He was talking about what happens if Watson is winning or wins the quarterback competition.
What? Who was talking to? Let me bring that back again. First of all, why is your friend trying to like fix what the hell you said and trying to add extra shit that you didn't say? You said you are hearing calls are being made that Shedeur Sanders is getting traded. That you can tell us right now by July, okay? By July, by the time they get back, it ain't gonna be four QBs there. That's what you said. But let's listen to this BS. I don't know who this is. This Adam? Is that what his name is? Adam? Y'all let me know. You know, I don't really care to know these people's name, but I'm gonna have to know their name, okay? I'm gonna have to. Oh, by the way, for the person that tried to correct me on Anthony Lima name, telling me, oh, it's Anthony Lima. I don't care. Because he is still saying Dion. He is still saying Dion. Until he starts saying Coach Prime, he is Anthony Lima. Now, he just Lima. How about that? The hell?
After we said yesterday, Chris, on our show that Browns are taking calls about Shedeur's future in Cleveland. Sure enough, other reports now start coming off.
He was talking about what happens if Watson is winning or wins the quarterback competition. Do the Browns consider Shedeur Sanders a viable backup quarterback? Or if Watson wins the job, do they want Gabriel to be the backup quarterback? And then do they feel like at that point it makes sense for all parties involved to move Shedeur somewhere else?
Number one, the Browns have never committed to Sanders. And it drives me crazy. His dad brought this up while I was in Portugal, and I read it, and I agree. The team needs to commit to you if you're the quarterback of an NFL team.
Okay, let me tell you why I have a problem with what he just said. You said the Browns So basically he's trying to say the reason why he said that because he feels like the Browns have not committed to Shedeur. Who did it commit to Shedeur? Who? Because Kevin Stefanski is gone. It's a whole new coaching staff. It's a whole new thing going on. And it's only Shedeur and Deshaun getting reps. So who is it committed to who? Y'all just picking and choosing what the hell you guys want to see. Who are you talking about? Because Kevin Stefanski is gone. So when you say Browns, whom are you speaking of? Whom? And that's, what is the number so I can call? What is the number? Who? That makes no sense. Who? So what, you want Coach Monken to say Shedeur Sanders is QB1 now? If that's the case, that's the same thing Mary Kay was saying about Deshaun Watson. Because Mary Kay wanted Coach Monken to say Deshaun Watson was QB1 now. So you want them to say Shedeur Sanders is QB1 now? That beats the purpose of the pads, right? Does that not beat the purpose of the pads? It's almost like Coach Monken is speaking to them and they don't care to listen. He said, I like them both. They're both doing a great job. Shedeur has it's just so good. Deshaun is doing this good. But we got to see when the pads come on what happened. What else do you want Coach Monken to do? And who isn't committed to who? You have not committed to Shedeur. That's why you so quick to say he is getting traded. That's why you so quick to make up this lie about this trade. And if y'all watch this clip, I'm gonna bring this clip back. Okay, they cut up the clip when he starts to try to explain himself, and they cut up the clip to Adam saying, oh, what he was trying to say is, can Shedeur be a backup? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? It is, y'all don't know what y'all want to do with yourselves. Y'all have no idea. Just too busy making shit up that you can't keep up with the shit that you done made up. You got to keep up with your lie, baby. That's what my mama told me, baby. Don't even lie to nobody. If you have to lie to somebody, just don't say nothing to them at all. Tell them the truth, because it's hard as hell to keep up with a lie. Hard. Now you got to go back and backpedal and do all this nonsense, cut up the clip where we don't see what you actually said on air. What are we talking about right now? What's going on? Now you're stressed out that they haven't. Who haven't committed to Shedeur? I say Shedeur is getting more reps than he ever got last year with Kevin Stefanski. I see Shedeur smiling, working out. He looks great. Then Kevin Stefanski. Like what do you want? What do you want? What do you want? You haven't committed. Because you're the only one not you're the only one, but you are one of a few spreading lies when it comes to Shedeur Sanders. Just say that. Just say that. People been up your ass is what happened, baby. Baby, they was up your ass, baby, okay? Whoever owns this station asked you, who was your source? And you had to come out and say, I have none. I made that shit up. And he told you to get on there and fix it. He told you to fix it. Now you got Adam over here trying to help you fix it and figure shit out. But Adam sounds just as stupid because he don't know what the hell going on. And Adam just lying to know what he was trying to say is, that's not what he said, Adam. Yeah, I don't even know his name is really Adam. I'm going to call him Adam. But today his name is Adam, honey, okay? That's not what he said. That is not what he said, Adam, okay? He says sources, okay? Talks, okay? Phone calls are being made. Let me bring this back again.
After we said yesterday, Chris, on our show that Browns are taking calls about
Here's the cut. Here's the cut.
Sure enough, other reports now start coming off.
He was talking about what happens if Watson is winning or wins the quarterback competition. Do the Browns consider Shedeur Sanders a viable backup quarterback? Or if Watson wins the job, do they want Gabriel to be the backup quarterback? And then do they feel
Gabriel not even getting reps? These people are just stupid. I just want it don't make no sense. Why is Gabriel even talks in this? Why are y'all even speaking about Gabriel? He's not even getting reps. Taylor Green, no reps. This is between Shedeur and Deshaun.
like at that point it makes sense for all parties involved to move Shedeur.
Look at Rizzo's
somewhere
face, stress.
else.
They done
Number
cussed his
one.
ass out.
The Browns have never committed to Sanders. And it drives me crazy. His dad brought this up while I was in Portugal, and I read it, and I agree. The team needs to commit to you if you're the quarterback of an NFL team. The Browns are throwing Shedeur out there against a guy who is not part of their future, and I have no idea why they're playing him.
Now, that part I can honestly agree with him on that one. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna agree with him on that part. But they want Deshaun to work out. They want to see if Deshaun can go because maybe Deshaun can help them win now. Period. That just is what it is. But it still doesn't matter because you still came up with a lie and then the lie went big and now you have to go back and just like renege on half of the shit you say and try to pretend like you would try to say something else. Okay? Either way is wrong, Rizzo. You're wrong. Okay, so I'm going to show this clip of Adam the Bull. Baby, he didn't care too much for Rizzo making up that lie. He started bringing up shit about Rizzo that happened back in the day when Rizzo has some sort of assault case and got arrested. Baby, I found the arrest stuff. It's true. So, baby, Adam the Bull is upset and he had this to say about Tony Rizzo. Okay.
How could I put this nicely? Nicely. Tony Rizzo is a buffoon.
Jesus.
Yesterday on his show, which
can't
is
imagine.
somehow still on the air.
How do you come up with that after you say, I'm going to put this nicely?
I don't know. But he doesn't deserve to be treated nicely, does he? We know what he's done.
I plead the fifth.
Oh, God.
He
Why did I have to
started rumors that teams are calling the Browns about trade offers.
For Shedeur Sanders.
For Shedeur Sanders.
You need to put that
which
in there.
I don't believe. Also, I was saying this morning, and I was for a time saying, okay, listen, if Deshaun Watson's found it again, play him. But I'm so far beyond that now. First of all, nobody's giving up anything for Shedeur Sanders because he hasn't proven anything in the league.
Correct.
Okay? And he was drafted. If he had been a first-round pick and hadn't proven anything, it was different. He was a later pick. Okay. Number two, if somebody offered a 6th or 7th round pick for him, I wouldn't even make that trade.
No.
Because I'd rather see him play and see if there's a chance he pans out than get a 6th or 7th round pick.
Could not agree more.
Nobody's giving up anything better than that. So what is the point of this? It's so stupid.
Okay, y'all. So he was mad. Now, I don't know. Because, see, this is the ultimate Cleveland sports show. And somebody was saying how Adam the Bull and I think the other dude are not actually Browns fans. I mean, I don't really know how that works. I understand that Cincinnati and Cleveland are in Ohio, but this is not the ultimate Ohio sports show, okay? This is the ultimate Cleveland sports show, okay? So they talk about the Browns on here, okay? They don't talk about the Bengals, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't know if that's true or not, but that is fascinating to me, okay? That is fascinating to me, okay? But let me know how y'all feel about this, how y'all feel about Tony Rizzo, how you feel about all this nonsense, honey. Tony Rizzo over here backpedaling, okay? Yeah, it's just a hot mess out here. It is a hot mess, okay? It is too much. Let shit play out. They don't even got the pads on yet. Baby, Tony looks stressed. Okay? Tony, chill out. Don't make up no more lies. Don't say shit else. Come to work, clock in, and go home. All right, nieces and nephews. Don't talk nice to me. Talk sports with me. Ciao.